Have you over here. Now, I was just over at your place just this week doing a little shopping with my 2-year-old and window shopping for the most part because there's so much to look at in your shop. I mean, you really can't just spend 5 minutes. It's more like a half hour at least to get through the shop. Because how many items do you have?
Well, we're at last count, we're up around 12,000 items.
That's amazing. And it's not all about penguins. I mean, it's called the Penguin. You do have some penguins, but there's so much. I mean, everything from cocktail glasses to Danger Men cooking to puppets to kids' toys, which for some reason, when I first started going back to the Penguin, that I was surprised to see so many kids' toys. You have wind-ups, you have the kind of the pull and let go cars, which are just phenomenally popular with my boys. It's amazing. I mean, all sorts of stuff. So what is your favorite right now in the store? What do you enjoy seeing?
Oh, you ask such hard questions.
I know. I'm grilling you this morning.
Oh, man.
Starting to sweat.
I guess my favorite is a line of jewelry that we have. I mean, I love our jewelry because
it's beautiful.
We have a lot of one-of-a-kind artisan pieces. And we have one particular line of jewelry called Troll Beads. They were the original add-a-bead bracelet. Kind of a takeoff on the old charm bracelets of past, but instead of dangling and getting caught on your sweaters, they're much more sophisticated. Came out in 1976, about 20 years prior to some of the ones that might even be a little bit more well-known. I really don't want to mention those names.
Right.
But,
well, Troll, too, we had talked about the name. How did they come up with Troll as their name?
They're from Denmark, and they're a line, they've got Italian glass beads. They're all.
We're seeing some of that right now.
Oh, is that right? Yep. There's my hand.
Yeah, my wrist.
Oh, there's my wrist.
It's such a collection, and they are really exquisitely made.
They are. They're all handcrafted. They have many artists, and the artists submit their designs to Troll Beads, and then Troll Beads evaluates whether or not they like it, and then they go into mass production on it. But each bead has its own story. It's not a mass-produced line, so to speak, and it's a very symbolic line as opposed to being a literal line. Like some other ones, like if you went and you'd say, I play tennis, I want a tennis racket, or I want a golf ball. You're not going to really see that in this line. In this line, you'll see more symbolic, like one of my favorite charms, which I probably don't even have here, is called Siblings. And it's these silver coils intertwined and wrapped together and connected. And the symbolism and the story behind the bead is all separate but intertwined and always connected.
Oh, isn't that
and
nice?
So that it kind of, to contrast maybe another
so
line.
It's not going to hit you over the head.
Right, it doesn't. It's not a little picture of a girl that says the word sister on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the difference in the line. It is more. It is a more sophisticated line. Exactly.
Well, that's fantastic. Now you brought us some samples.
I did, and the samples that I brought. I'm wearing a necklace. Troll just came up with a promotion. They came up with 10 limited edition beads. The profits are being donated to local breast cancer awareness charities.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
And so all across the country, they're doing this. So corporate, the regional, and the local are donating all of their profits to the charity of their choice. In our case, it will be for Making Strides locally. October 18th, there's a Making Strides walk here. And so I've pledged to raise $2,500.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's quite an undertaking, and we're hoping that people will come in and purchase the beads because all of the profits are being donated. And it's a statement that you can wear. I think everyone has had either they might have lost someone to breast cancer, they've known someone who's had breast cancer.
Nowadays, it's almost touched everybody.
It is, and the thing is, going forward, it's really about awareness and making women aware to do, self-examinations.
Right. Catch it early.
It doesn't, just because you haven't had breast cancer in your family doesn't mean you're not going to have breast cancer. There's the American Cancer Society estimates that 190,000 women will be diagnosed this year with breast cancer. and the 40,000 will probably not make it. So it's really important to get the awareness out there early, and they're
what is
making
it about
strides.
the breast that causes?
Well, and there's all kinds of things about estrogen levels, and if you have more, there's all kinds of high risk situations if you have higher estrogen levels, and all kinds of things. But they still don't. It's not like there's a magic bullet. Like they can just say, you've got the blueprint, you're going to get it. It's not that. It's
so screening is key, self-evaluation,
exactly.
And I think it's at either 35 or 40 they recommend going and getting the mammogram done.
Exactly. So. And then over 50, risk goes up. Obesity risk goes up. So there's a lot of signs, that you have a higher incidence. Doesn't mean that you're going to get it, but there are higher risk factors that you should be aware about.
Right. And it's important to get that initial mammogram actually, so they have something to compare it to 5 years from now.
Exactly.
I think you should also create a manogram. What do you think?
Well, it's surprising, men. Oh, you're mean. But
just kidding.
But men, it's a small incidence, but about 1% of the breast cancer is men as well.
Okay.
And I'd like to show you some examples of some of the things that we put together. What Troll did, Troll is the universal bracelet, and everything fits on a Troll bracelet.
Okay.
Troll beads typically do not fit on anyone else's.
Okay.
They were first, they trademarked the system.
Sure.
What they did for this particular line of beads is they designed it so that it would fit on all of their competitors' bracelets. Because the goal is really breast cancer awareness, raise the money for breast cancer, and that way anyone can partake in the promotion.
Yeah, okay.
So what I did is, this is a Troll necklace. Okay. This is the complete set of 10 beads. I put it on a competitor's necklace to show you how it would look. Okay. And there are the 10 beads there. In addition, this is a competitor's bracelet, which a lot of people are familiar with, and we sell this particular line as well in our store. And these are the only Troll beads that would fit on it, so that you could still make a statement.
So if you have the other bracelets, you don't have to hold back. You can still go get the Troll beads, raise money for a great cause and awareness. And
then this is the example of a Troll beads bracelet, and just some charms with all of the 10 beads. It's a set of 10 limited edition beads. The 10 beads will not be duplicated again. They've made them. That's all there is.
So like next year during this time, it's not?
Nope. No, that's it. So
one time only.
But you don't have to buy the 10 beads. What a lot of women are doing are buying a set of 10 beads and then giving a bead to friends, family, to just kind of to make a statement, to either be aware or in commemoration of someone that they might have lost. What I did is I put a simple, I don't think there's a woman that doesn't have a simple silver chain in their necklace. You have one right there, exactly.
I'm not jewelry prone, so.
Yeah, there you go. And that's it. Sometimes that's a little much for a lot of women if they want something simpler.
If I go with that, I usually go with the chunkier route.
But you can do something just as simple as a single bead on a simple little chain that you might already have. So you can pick one of the 10 beads and do that as well.
Well, Lynda, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention.
Well,
and
thanks
when can they get over to the Penguin? What are your hours of operation?
The hours, we're open from 10 in the morning till 8 at night.
Great.
And we're open 7 days a week. We close at 6 on Sundays.
Where's the dedication, Lynda?
I know. Well, I think it's actually a state law. We'd be open now. Really? And the promotion is, obviously for the month of October. So we urge you to get in, and not all of the stores across the country will have them. It is a limited edition. We made a very big commitment to the cause. So I hope that everyone can come in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, then, Lynda, thank you so much again. And folks, you can find the Penguin right off of Main Street, right here in North Conway, opposite the Schuepp Park train station area. And so you can park right in front and get on in and have a great time. All right, Lynda, thanks again. All right, folks, we'll be back. We have to wrap the show. We're also going to be giving away our Watchman Prize, which is